Today we are talking about value addition under a program known as value chain development, which is very important program. This program we are doing together with the national government. And the intent of our visit today in Nyalgonga, which is a famous village known across the country, is first to open the cereal store, the grain store. We want the farmers in North Lego now not to travel long distances in search of fertilizer, seeds, or even lacking a place to store their grain and other harvests. My chief officer, Elizabeth Adongo, talked about post-harvest losses if there are no sufficient and nearby warehouses and stores. So this grain store is going to play a very important part in addressing the needs of farmers to access seeds, to access fertilizers, and to have a warehouse where they can store their harvests. Secondly, we are flagging off motorcycles to our agripreneurs to make sure that they can access villages and farms across Siaya, the entire county, and every ward. I'm made to understand that today we are flagging off 21 motorcycles, and with the numbers we have, we are sure of having a motorcycle available in each ward, and in some sub-counties too, for that matter. So we are addressing the issue of not only having extension workers, and if anybody thought that we don't have extension workers in Siaya, they are here before us, and they're going to be facilitated with motorcycles for better performance of their work. Thirdly, we have encouraged our farmers to be food secure, not to rely and depend on food imports, whether from outside the country, externally from other countries, neighbors, and we import sometimes from as far as Brazil, sugar, rice. We depend on countries like Pakistan. We want to be food sufficient, to have food security, so that our nation, Kenya, and our county, we can be proud of our work and our well-being in terms of food production. And finally, we wish that we intensify our farming activities so that Siaya does not rely on subsistence farming. That is why we're talking about agripreneurs. In having agripreneurs, we are saying we want what I may say in Kiswahili, kilimo biashara. You are not just producing food for subsistence, but you're producing food as an income generating resource. So we hope that if we intensify these activities around agriculture, we can transform Siaya from a county which relies on subsistence agriculture to other forms of value addition that can transform our lives, and we can have industrial development in Siaya to be in league with other counties that have industries and factories. And in Siaya, I think we have begun the journey, and we're going to end that journey triumphant if we have dedication and commitment to our work.
My name is Kokot Sylvester. I'm the County Executive Committee member for Agriculture, Food Security, Livestock and Blue Economy from the County Government of Siaya. Yeah, so today we were joined by His Excellency the Governor, who graced the occasion for commissioning of a grain store, or what we can call a cereal store, in North Alego Ward of Alego Usonga Sub-County. And we also were flagging off 21 motorcycles that will be used by our extension officers to deepen and strengthen our extension services. And thirdly, we were also signing memorandum of understanding with CDDCs, which are the county community development committees at ward level that will be using in implementation of the programs and projects that the department will be carrying out in each of the 30 wards in Siaya County. Under National Agricultural Value Chains Development Project, which is a World Bank and the Government of Kenya funded project, we are carrying out a project that focuses on 5 value chains. These 5 value chains include the rice value chain, the cotton value chain, the apiculture value chain, poultry value chain, and tomato value chain. And under these value chains, we intend to strengthen capacities of the farmers and the local institutions at the ward level, so that every ward has a multi-value chain cooperative society that handles issues of aggregation, issues of production, and issues of value addition of the various value chains that we'll be handling at the ward level. We want, it's our priority that each and every of the 30 wards in Siaya County should have an aggregation center or an agro-processing facility or a cereal store. And the advantage of this is that we can use the cereal stores like the one we have commissioned here today for the supply and distribution of the subsidy programs. So we can easily distribute our subsidized maize seed, our subsidized other seeds, our subsidized fertilizer, our subsidized agricultural chemicals and agricultural inputs from within the grain store. So that in essence means that farmers from this region of North Alego would not need to travel all the way to Bondo, all the way to Yala, all the way to Sega when they want to collect their subsidized seeds, fertilizer or agricultural inputs. The other important bit about having these aggregation centers and cereal stores near farmers and at ward level is that under the warehouse receipt system, farmers can aggregate and store their produce within the cereal stores, and that will reduce the post-harvest losses that most of our farmers have been engaging in. And also the farmers can use the warehouse receipts to get credit from financial institutions that would help them to strengthen or to expand their agricultural enterprises. We also wish to note that under the same project of National Agricultural Value Chains Development Project, we will be engaging 7 agripreneurs. These are youth aged between 18 and 35 years who will be positioned in each of the 30 wards. In every ward we will have 7 agripreneurs that will be handling the specific value chains that are being handled or that are being implemented in that ward. So a case like North Alego, if North Alego is strong on cotton value chain and probably edible oils value chain, including sunflower and soybeans and groundnuts, then the agripreneurs will enhance capacity building, production, aggregation, and value addition up to the extent of marketing of these agricultural value chains. will engage the agripreneurs for a period of initially 18 months, and the project will take care of their stipends, and after that we hope that they will now be engaged with the local production units, the farmer cooperatives, to engage them for sustained implementation of these projects. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That was good. Yeah, thank you.
Maybe a farmer.
My name is Engineer Charles Makonyango. I am the chairman of Siaya Beekeepers Cooperative Society Limited. Our main job is to encourage bee farming in the whole of Siaya County. We are glad to be connected with the NAF CDP. We have signed the memorandum of agreement today. They are going to help us in engaging the bee farmers in Siaya County. They will be supporting us in getting equipment and to encourage more bee farming. They will also support us in recruiting more bee farmers in Siaya County. Currently, Siaya Beekeepers Cooperative Society has got a membership of 150. Our target is 500. For the whole of the Siaya County. We need to encourage farmers. I hope those who will be seeing me and listening to me will be encouraged to register with the Siaya Beekeepers Cooperative Society so that we can make bee farming, which many people are afraid of. The myth that bee farming is not is dangerous to human beings. I want that myth to be destroyed completely. Bees are very friendly. It's one of the easiest, in my opinion, and the opinion of all the beekeepers, it's one of the easiest crops to look after. Once you have bought the hives and you have put them in the correct place, you visit once or twice in a month to make sure the enemies of the bees don't come to their hives, and the rest you wait for about 3 months, 4 months, depending on the type of forage in your area, and then you go and harvest.
Mimi ni Susano Yuga, natoka Rarieda, North Uyoma, CDDDC. Tunahimiza wamama wenzetu ili tuungane pamoja tufanye ukulima. Ukulima kata kuku tu inaweza kukusongeza mbali. Hatutaji ili tusukumwe nyuma ati hatuna chakula. Tunataka hii kaunti yetu ya Siaya County tuwe na chakula. Sasa nimeisimama kama mama, tutasimama wima, tutangazie kaunti mzima. Wamama muinuke ili tuungane pamoja tufanye ukulima. Mubarikiwe.
Kazi.
Kako guro nyalo maki moke nend mare ko ni lokrito lokrok tami lo no be lo mwana ni be ni koro iye ka nitie jakonyalo biro to timo sampling malo wan gi aparo laboratory Siaya lo chal sampling our soils and knowing which soils are good for which crops. To nitie jomoko mabende rango ni koth nyalo chopo odiochieng' mane to bro bedo koth maromo nadi. Koro joma kamago wadwan gibedi kindwa ka. Wach mar siasa, nikech siasa bende kigoye to onge gima wuok e siasa no to pod ok onyal bedo kama ber. Piny. Ka siasa kolos maber to bende piny ok nyal bedo maber. Omiyo odiochieng' ni waya
Koro unu ndala kendo we unveiled you. Erokamano man agreement maru magi jo North Alego. Aside. Ma Uyoma kendgi. Erokamano. Usekao picha. Okay. Haya, picha. Mara Rio, Governor wa Yero East to Kenya. East to Kenya CDDC. Unu wacho nani un maunango? Une system. Wacho nigi system. To Nyasaye be wacho ni ng'amo mi mang'eny. Mang'eny be itimango. Ibo dwar kuomgi. Koro jo deep state okubi wewa down. Uwinjo. Mine be the next group man godo governor. Magi iluongo ni Farmer Producer Organization. Bora Marketing Cooperative. Bora Marketing ochunge weche mag gwen. Koro karibu uru, we are signing with them and Masani gidwaro. Okay, photo opportunity. Take time for the photo. Let's take time for the photo.